Assalamu alaikum. Today's recipe from Health Nut Kitchen is Hyderabadi Mutton Dum Biryani. This is the ultimate main dish of any celebration. We're going to cook this in 3 steps. The first step is marination of the meat. For that, on medium-high heat, heat 2 tablespoons of oil and add 1 big onion thinly sliced. Fry it till it's nicely brown. Keep stirring it occasionally, and then when it's nice and brown, you're going to drain all of the oil. Set this aside. We're going to use this for marination as well as when you're layering the biryani. So keep drain all the oil and keep the onions aside. We are taking 2 kilos or about 4 pounds of goat meat, that is mutton, and marinating it with spices. 1 tablespoon of garam masala, this is freshly ground, and then 1 tablespoon of red chili powder and 1 teaspoon of turmeric. I'm using organic turmeric here. And then 2 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste and 1 tablespoon of freshly ground black pepper. Then sea salt as per your taste, about 2 teaspoons. You might need a little more as per your taste. And then for marinating the meat, we also need 1 to 2 teaspoons of papaya powder. That's the meat tenderizer. You can also use about 1 tablespoon of papaya paste. If that's available for you, you can use papaya paste, about 1 tablespoon. Then 2 cups of thick yogurt, that is the curd. Now we're going to marinate the mutton with all the spices and the curd, and also add the meat tenderizer and use your hands to marinate it. In the end, add half cup of fried onions and now marinate it for 2 to 4 hours. Next step is to cook the basmati rice. Use very good quality basmati rice, long grain basmati rice. So about 4 cups of long grain basmati rice. Rinse it at least 3 to 4 times till the water runs clear and soak it for 8 to 10 minutes. You can use the same pan which we used to fry the onions, the oil that was left from it. You can use that oil to cook the rice. So add about 8 cups of water in that oil. So that'll be for the 4 cups of rice that we are using. To this water, you're going to add whole spices, which includes a few cloves, javitri leaves, and bay leaves, a couple of cinnamon sticks, and star anise. You can also add some cumin seeds and what's called shazira, about half a teaspoon of that. So add all of that in the water and about 1 tablespoon of sea salt, and bring this to a nice boil on a medium-high heat. Now drain all the water from the rice that was soaking the basmati rice, and then carefully, gradually add all the rice into the boiling water. So while the rice is cooking, you can prepare the layering ingredients. For that, the first thing is saffron in about half a cup of warm milk. So heat the milk and crush the saffron in the warm milk, and then 1 lemon freshly squeezed, the juice of 1 big lemon, or you can use 2 small limes, and then lots of greens, chopped coriander, mint, and green chilies. Keep that ready along with the onions that we have fried, about half a cup of those. Once the rice is 50% cooked, quickly drain all the water in a colander. Place your colander in the sink and gradually add all of the hot rice and drain all the water. The next step is to start layering the rice. For that, use a thick bottom skillet. On the bottom, add 2 tablespoons of pure ghee and then spread the meat mixture all over. And now we can start adding the ingredients that we had prepared. Lemon juice first, and then all the greens, and then the fried onions, some of the fried onions. Then put half of the rice on the top, hot rice, and then spread it nicely and keep the flame on medium high because the meat has to cook. And Now add the remaining fried onions and the remaining rice on the top. When you have all of them in there, now add finally saffron milk all over in the end. We want this to be a really flavorful biryani, so we're going to seal the flavors inside. For that, prepare a dough seal using 1 cup of all-purpose flour and water. Just knead it up and make a dough like that, and you can use that as a seal. So seal it along the lid, just like that, all around. And once that's ready, you can leave it on medium high flame to cook for about 20 to 25 minutes. It's going to cook on medium high flame, and then after that you can reduce the flame a little and cook for another 10 minutes. And for the last 10 minutes, I put the pot on this iron pan, which is called tawa, for another 10 minutes. Now, if you do not have the iron tawa, continue to cook the same way for another 10 minutes on medium low flame. If you do have a flat iron pan like that, which fits in under your pot, then definitely use that. So keep that another 10-15 minutes on that iron pan. So the total cooking time is about 40 to 45 minutes. So that was 20 to 25 minutes on a medium high heat, and then medium low heat rest of the time, another 20-25 minutes on medium low heat. So after it's all done cooking, let it cool for another hour before you start removing the seal. Once the lid is off, it's now time to mix all the layers. To have even flavor, mix all the layers nicely. Either you can start mixing from the corners like that, gradually all around, or you can just pour it out all at once in a big tray and mix up the layers, whichever works out for you. There you have it, alhamdulillah, the ultimate Hyderabadi dum biryani. Garnish with any leftover onions and cashews and any greens you have. Enjoy. Assalamu alaikum.